And welcome back to episode 6. Which, yes, I did literally just turn hit end recording. How should I put salt on that one, huh? Okay, I've had even with it. Let's try to turn, okay. There we go. The position of that zombie looks kind of sus. There we go. So to adjust my headset. Yeah. Oh, screw it. Let's chop down some of these trees. Oh, that is oddly satisfying. The only thing is, then afterwards I gotta, actually collect all that, and try and break all the saplings. Because of the tree capitation mod I've got, or the woodcutter, what I'll call it, type mod. Yeah, basically, it literally just like breaks down the whole tree and then places a sapling where the trunk actually was. So then it's automatically replanted, even if you don't want it to be. Which can get very annoying very quickly. But on the other hand, like, it's better to have it that way than, like, technically, than, having it straight up, like, just make a new tree every time, or even drop the saplings on the ground like that. Because with it not placing the saplings, it actually makes it sound a little bit easier to manage. Because if I do want them in that location, then I can just leave them, or I can pop them like this. That's way too satisfying. And of course, also does the same to any directly connected trees. Which is something of a boon, because it makes it much easier, really, to kind of clean up entire areas of the world. I must admit that a while back I was wondering why the hell it was getting so hard to actually reach this cave. Yeah, it turned out it was because now the forest had actually actively grown around it. It's like, bloody hell. Yeah. Nothing more I can add there, okay. Alright. That. And go back. Deal with the spider. And zombie. Yeah. Spam to break up the spider. And to hop up around here. I really wish I had freaking freaking like the magnet upgrade in it, but at the same time, like I'm gonna be using that magnet on turning pneumatic armor eventually anyway, so. It's not really all that much in the way of really use for turning, actually getting it, given that turn little tidbit of information. So I just have to suffer until I can just straight up win. Now I could technically can also go for just straight up making the Stellar Arcanum to make it so I don't have to even worry about durability, but it feels a little bit too cheaty. Like, I don't know, like this kind of feels not quite right, if you will. And I really don't care about maple logs, so more sticks they are. Besides, 10 sticks are good because 10 sticks can be made into sawdust now, which can be made into charcoal. Which can then, in turn, eventually be made into diamonds. And diamonds are used to make iron. Because probably the philosopher's stone gives you 10 gold ingots. Gold ingots then make iron ingots. Yeah, it looks like that's all of the connected ones for now. And this whole area here is just, yeah, like this whole thing all up to like back here. This whole thing is all just all freaking grown forest. Which gives you an idea of the insanity of it. Then again, it is like day 513 of the world. Now jump home. Eat this. And then spider leg. Good, I can campfire cook it. For 6 rounds. Now, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna open up my can Pepsi Max. Next 4 on. Halfway done. And of course I've also already eaten spider legs as well. I should really try and get myself a food book, I think. Or do I already have one? Yeah, I can also rip those two, but that'll come later. Because sharpness would be great for my sword once I get up to netherite. Yeah, it doesn't look like I do have a food book yet. Oh well, this means I need to grab a carrot. Alright. Well, let's actually go and do some carrot hunting. The Iron Golem's literally stuck where it is. Yeah. Don't actually have any carrots, do I? Like, marked, I mean. Looks like... no, I don't. Okay. Alright, let's... which way is there no longer snow over that way? Okay. See, really all I need is like, what? 1 carrot? Like, literally I get a single carrot and... have I eaten? No, I haven't. Cool. Okay. Near ceiling spot some wild carrots. Because one of the things the ecological adds is literally wild carrot plants. It's like wild beetroot, wild, and wild carrots, and also wild potatoes, along with wild wheat. Whoa. Ooh. Cave oil. And I'm marking all of the... is that deep sea or more crude oil? Alright, that's skulk. I'm not really caring about skulk right now. But yeah, and the reason I'm done marking all the crude oil I find is because I'm gonna need a shit ton of it. And even then, once I have actually gotten all the crude oil, I'm still gonna need it to be able to make more kerosene. So I'm gonna go the biodiesel route, because with biodiesel, and yes, I can make it into molten plastic boner and lubricant, but okay, so I could actually make, huh. Well, actually turn to see if that Amazon is actually turning to work now that I've got a whole new a whole new world, because on my previous world for some reason it just was not that's one line. Like for some reason on the previous world it was straight up just not freaking like actually taking the emeralds for that for doing oil. Oh. Let's see now. I'm not really sure how to even maximize the chances of actually finding wild carrots. And lettuce I've already eaten, but have I eaten seed? No, I have not. Yeah. I just need to get 5 more new ones. And yeah, get an extra heart. Which, right now it's like super slow, mainly because, I'm not really going around deliberately trying to find whole new foods. But once I do actually switch to hunting down new food, yeah, it's gonna get pretty wild. Speaking of wild, this is freaking. Holy shit. Wild. Like, so wild. It's literally freaking making the Technic console just absolutely spam. And it's also, even different frame rate. That's freaking insane. How deep does this one go? Holy shit. Bloody hell. Down to y minus 176. How deep does this one go? Yeah, 192. That's in the negatives, by the way. Man, that's freaking insane. There's some Stellar Arcanum. Which, honestly, I might try and get some Stellar Arcanums purely for just decorative purposes. Right, let's try over here. Sunflowers. Wild wheat. And see, wild wheat's one, as mentioned before, one of the 10 crops added by ecological. Ecological. I probably could technically look it up, but like, it would be kind of boring for you guys in that sense. OBS doesn't seem to like Opera GX this time around. Yeah, I need some way to, like, drain my hunger a little bit too. April's got a whole ass area that I haven't generated yet. Aspen leaves. Oh, aspen looks sort of, or it's the inside of the log at least, and that looks sort of like like pine. Which, if I'm correctly, on Primeval I should use pine for my... No, sorry, I used Douglas fir, sorry. Yeah, Douglas fir looks freaking cool. It basically looks almost exactly like this on the outside, but then on the inside it looks like pine logs. Or pine planks, rather. Nope. You'd think there would be some. Like, literally all I need is like a single carrot. I'm gonna sprint and jump for a bit. Because sprinting will bring down my hunger levels. Strawberry bush. Ooh, another village. I'm gonna just mount town fly for a bit. Yeah. But if I'm lucky, I might have. Ooh. Yeah. Let's see. Nope. Right, what have we got around? Got a couple of masons, bunch of unemployed, shepherd, butcher, toolsmith, and weaponsmith. I don't seem to have any campfires or anything. Or if they do, I haven't spotted them yet. So it's probably safe to assume they don't. Oh. I'll take that later on. Like, as annoying as it is, like, you know, kinda does make sense. Villages where wouldn't even need to try and have any campfires. Though them having one or two would be absolutely great. Alright. Do this. Yeah, okay. Do like this. So I literally just need to cook one singular shelf fungus. Now, while I'm at it, okay, can I actually try and jump over that? No. Because I really need to bring down my hunger by a point. Like, literally even just net half of a Tony Shank thing would be enough. And there we go. Now I need another half so that I can pop the roasted mushroom. Yeah. Do that. Take them. Yeah, wild beetroot. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have eaten beetroot before. But then. Okay, apparently it doesn't go in the 10 thingy. Could've sworn you could put beetroot in it into a 10 furnace. Oh well. Got some more doggos. I think this might actually be the same variant as I've got. Sounds slightly different. I do still absolutely need to find just a burnt and crop of carrots though. Because if I can find carrots, I can then make a food book. It's got freaking aim hacks. Not that it helped him at all though. Huh. I do believe I've now literally flying back to spawn. Here we go. Wild carrots. I'm really not caring as much about seeds right now. Even though I probably should, so... Right. So I have... There we go. So I think I was actually pick up upgrade that I want on turn. And on that upgrade I'll mainly need for my backpack will actually be down the turn pick up upgrade. Because with that I should be able, I'll probably have around, well, I have around here. Because I usually have two, give or take? Yeah, 1 to 2 turn stack upgrades. Which an absolute boon, don't believe you me. And yeah. Alright. Now jump, yeah. Jump home. And pretty sure. Yeah, it's just a book. And then yeah. Put those away. Can I put carrots in? Looks like no. Alright. So this is the food I got so far. And this is what I've already eaten. And then of course have all of these. It's gonna take ages. Like, look at what, a few months worth? Right, yeah, for now though. Not sure why I got a creep ahead, but... Right, that I got my thingy, so... Also, if there's any kind of like weirdness with the video like just before now, and that's because I've had to record this in 2 parts, because unfortunately got called away rather than like short kind of like short notice isn't quite the right word, like it was basically more like short time frame needed type thing, which unfortunately I ended up forgetting to turn it off, and then the recording did so. So yeah, if there's any kind of like weirdness, turn like round the start when the book's open, then that's why. I need somewhere else I can freaking put that. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, if we're gonna put them in there. I totally know how bundles work. This world totally isn't my first ever experience now with with dealing with bundles. Why would you think that? Alright. Bring up food. And of course, as you can tell, another tree's just sprouted. Or, I say just, but, you know. I'm thinking I might use the main time on this recording to, kind of just, sort of, like, get a bunch more foods cooked. Besides, I need to free out space on my my backpack anyway, because punching this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different stacks, which could hold up to 1,000 cobble. So, not quite as useful as one might think. I also got to turn and also deal with the pillager corpses. I should also really replace my freaking, or more to craft a soon-to-be replacement for my what do you call it? For my turn helmet as well, because my helmet is nearly dead. Yeah. Lead the witch. Thinking once I get all these done, might go and have already done it. Yeah, I might fill in the rest here, and once I got all the flooring in here, then I can bring down the elevator shaft the rest of the way. And then, yeah, after that point, really basically just hunting down more food, really. Because that's the main other thing I need is more food items. Need cheese. That's right, skinny knife there. Okay, apparently not. Thought you could turn the break open, apparently not. Oh well. No, screw it. Let's turn, you know, get up the capacity. Gotta use the right tool too. Yeah. Eat the raw witch meat. And apparently I can't campfire cook it. So how the hell do I get fucking cooked witch meat? Mm-hmm. Yes. But it doesn't cook. I'm gonna have to cheat slightly then. Caveat with doing that is that I'm only allowing myself to do it because there's literally no other way to actually get it. Which I'm guessing is something breaking within the actual mod itself. And that's not useful at all. Right. Alright, cat, Miss Coco has decided to come in and say hello. Yeah. Those on, let's go see if yeah, I thought there was something missing. Alright. And luckily, all the rest is already in here, so yeah. And now you can cook witch meat as well, which is good. Might start using some animal fat soon. Yeah, at least it'll be turned really easy to making our decorations now. Yeah. That. Bleed it. And up in there. And of course, slowly work my way over. Doosh. Until these all go. And put those on. And thinking might harassing your shifty. The cat warrior decided to come say hello as well. And thinking might actually go and grind down the quarry a bit more, because then I can get a few more and a few more slots of the inventory cleared out of turn pickaxes. Which, ironic enough, yeah, that's literally the only thing that's really holding me back right now is the amount of turn slots taken up by pickaxes. Burn up there. I'll cook these up and go and grind down the quarry some more. If I can get... Okay, not... What? Actually, if I can clear out some granite, then I'll be able to move more cobble up into there. And, yeah. Just go cook these up. And I'll be able to go and do that. That's cool as well. Yeah, I only really need to turn. Be recording for a couple more minutes till to try and finish out this episode. Not sure how our kidneys end up way over there, but anyways. And of course, literally one more unique food, and then we'll have another. And then we'll have another another heart. Which, okay, so I can't do golden apple. The juice and needs 4 terracotta. I can do that. Locate a farm. See has okay no. Right, let's go. See is no. Alright, locate farm. C is Badlands. Wait for it to find one. Alright. Why are you not? Oh, that is a big lag spike. And 447 ticks behind. Like, yikes. Well, eventually 10 managed to get anyway. So minus. Okay, so that's Mine's 12k and 18k. Okay. So it's this way and this way. So it's over in that direction. So we must travel this way. No, let's go over the forest. Boom, 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 boom. I'm an imball. Whoa. The hell was that lag spike? And another one. Something's chewing up the CPU. Just looked on OBS and it's showing like 13% CPU in use. Unless it's clip champ. Let's see if that fixes it. And we just had can't. OBS and done with it. Okay. Starting to recover, so it looks like it was. Come on. Oh boy. Screw it. Save myself. I'll need to land in another one. Because, yeah, of course I did. Because, yeah, why not? Have I actually been there though? That's minus 40. Okay. Alright, let's skip some of this. Once I should get teleported. Starbuncle Shrine. Bringing other is itchy now. What's this place? This one is turned stronghold type ruins. Whoa. Yeah, 1801. Still ways down this way. Gonna have to stand here and let it generate a bit more. On. Yeah, grab Frost Garden. I have not yet eaten juniper berries. Or cauliflower. Oats I can't eat, but I can eat oat seeds. Right. Bounce my way along. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And left is G again. Now, not sure why the hell I got freaking phlegm in my throat. just gotta wait for all here to generate now. And there we go. As you can see, we're slowly getting closer. Not quite there yet, but then again, we are still somewhat, like, you know, not too, somewhat non-distant, as it were, from where home is. Cypress log. Same shit, different smell. White sand. Right. 10, 12. Still that way a ways. Cypress swamp plants, huh? That's how it plays just normal turn grass sound, no, even when I'm underwater. Yeah. 18600 on this axis, so go to where it has generated to. At least on that. The heck are you meant to be? What's the point? Where are you? Oh. It's one of these ones. Yes. Go freaking teleported. Chainsaw, not too bad, but honestly, with Trick Bus is just freaking like not even worth it. Then we just go dum, and just wipe out a whole heap of trees. Although I'm not quite sure what the actual intended mechanic of the chainsaw turn even is, so could work the same, might not. And using the turn in the tree lopper mod, it just does it basically automatically anyway, so. And it doesn't matter what kind of turn axe I use, as long as it's not the golden axe, which I've got set as well dead at 1. Whoa. I think after this I might go and, you know, work some more on Space Engineers. Any excuse to have my turn door open for a while. The amount of freaking waiting I gotta do there though. Is that tropical fish? Yes, it is. Okay. Create waypoint. Tropical fish 1. I'm gonna try and pull a mog swamp and attempt to get the blue axolotl. So unlike him, I can literally just like go and find biomes where tropical fish actually spawn. Because he is living on super flat. I'm living on not super flat. Mine's a turn like a default world. Well, default biome size and makeup. But just a little taller. It's like 384 is the vanilla wall height from bedrock to build limit. Hello, my little one. Okay, Aaron decides to come and use the scratching tower. Ooh, another crude oil. Now, what number are we up to for crude oil? 16. Crude oil. 16. I might think that's like a lot of oil to have marked. Unfortunately, it's really not. An onion. Yeah. 6 and then 12 4. Yes, I do tend somewhat mark turn distances rather or positions rather kind of weird. Actually, if you guys want to try and see me do like a from the beginning turn survival run on turn space engineers, put that in the comments too. Like, you know, I'm more than happy to turn give it a shot. Like, it should let me turn add the space engineers 1 or even SE2 even as a source, so that shouldn't be a squishy. Oh, all good. Don't really want to mess with Will and Hunter right now, especially since there's actually 4 of them. Whoa. Trial chamber. Although, yeah, it might actually be a I gotta turn a shrine instead though. Don't mind me just scaling invisible trees. Yeah. So I could technically just teleport there, but eh. So I just kind of do engineer like getting my pet here anyway. Already got some carrots, so I'm happy. Not sure what the hell's going on with this today. Actually, that's 1200 and 600. Very smart. Because like this, I'll actually be able to get a Okay. Yeah. And I can just beeline straight for it. I like to give myself a little bit more of a challenge usually, but yeah, okay, let's just turn the fly. Yeah. That's a lot. Alright. And you go up. Focus mainly on just getting height. Because once I'm over the clouds, it should start generating a little bit faster. Plus, it also kind of looks cool. Such a beautiful view. So cinematic. Yeah, I suppose I should turn. Yeah, let the map actually catch up with me. Of course, traveling to new areas will be way easier once I get my unit. once I get my pneumatic armor, because actually, might as well get all the turn upgrades I need marked out already. Because that would be really helpful. Because tier 1, you know, relatively easy. Tier 2, still sort of easy. Tier 3 begins to get difficult. Tier 4, sort of hard. Oh, maybe not. And then, of course, tier 5, yeah, that's gonna be where things really start getting crazy. Because, yeah, I've turned to do minor end raid. Really, I'll have to get 2 elytras now for this entire world, so. Because I only need 1 elytra for my armor, and then, of course, 1 for the turn jet boots upgrade. And the land underneath me looks goofy now. Let's go under the cloud slightly. And of course, gonna snap back round. And likely again. How cool does that look though? I'm also not sure where Suzuka got it, but okay. Power didn't actually turn the market out yet. Yeah. And in one of the 10 feature update, or one of the feature event 10 episodes rather, you know, I should be looking for a good ocean biome to actually put well, for one, putting 10 wolf ridge, and for another 10 on the other side of said ocean, because wolf ridge has to be near an ocean. But on the other side of that ocean, I'll be building the abyss depths. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to, like, for a while into the future even, um, like, actively, you know, share the world. Though, if it gets to a certain size, I may have to look into, like, non-standard ways of actually providing it, just because the sheer freaking scale of it. Ooh, more crude oil. Yeah, crude oil up to 18. Okay. Turn those off. Even though, yes, there's 3 there, like, it's only 1 turn deposit. So it's 3 in 1, so this all literally counts as being just, one single deposit. Huh. I do believe that's a haven. This is also tended in the ecological ads, by the way. Over time, the oak leaves drop down. Huh. And over time, the oak leaves drop down, turn leaf litter, which then, of course, generates podzol. And then, of course, as you imagine, podzol then eventually turns, or eventually spreads rather, of its own accord. Yeah. He just wants to buy all my shit. Which would be fine if I had any. And don't mind me just casually turning, seeing what I can loot from this guy's house. Turns out we've got a librarian in here. No, cartographer. Same one as I got at home. Is actually one of the two that I got saved. Steve's chicken truck. Later Barker. I mean a little bit of XP. And this way. Diddly 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 diddly. Vanilla backport for these ones. Love the 10 backport mods. They definitely do actually tend to somewhat extend the lifetime of mods. Because, like, when we're on 1.18, I had to get the 1.20 backport to get 10 wolf armor. Because, of course, 1.18 didn't have the armored paws drop. It didn't even have Power Garden. Or it didn't even have turn the Deep Dark even. But well. Holy shit. Well, looks like this one's gotta be an extra long episode again. Wasn't expecting it to take like, what, nearly freaking 20 minutes to get here. That's podzol. A terracotta. Okay, I'm over here for now. Pretty sure something with beetroot though. Nope. Carrot maybe? No. No, it's freaking something. Apples? Yeah, it was apples. I need 8, okay. Eventually I'll be able to just completely ignore biomes such as this. Because, I'll actually have, literally self-sustaining, or eventually self-sustaining rather, really renewable, terracotta. crude oil 20. So, yeah. Cracked sand. Oh. Whoa. Oh, on this little revelation, I might cut it here. Because as it is, looking at like an hour and a quarter for this episode, which is way longer than it should be. So, yeah. I'll see you all in episode 7. Helps if I turn in the recording before quitting. And see you all in episode 7.